Hey everyone, and today I'm going to be talking about the most professional digital piano that you can get in 2023, and it is actually pretty future-proof. This is the piano itself. Now let's talk about the price. This piano costs $1,100, and it is a good investment for a good piano. This piano is probably an upgrade for your old piano that you have, and it is definitely worth it. First of all, you can see how this piano looks. It is just the most classy piano I've ever seen. Obviously, this is the classic white color, but you can also get it in the black version as well. This piano is called the One. This is literally the name of it, and it sure is the One piano, and it is actually rated as one of the best pianos that you can get this year. It has this lid to protect the keys from dust and whatever comes on it, especially your cat. So just close this lid and your cat can peacefully sleep on this instead of the keys. This piano also automatically comes with a nice seat that is easy to assemble, and it also has a nice logo on here. This is a great seat, very comfortable again, and it matches perfectly with the white theme. Your cats will love this place, so I recommend covering it with some kind of blanket or jacket or clothes, because this material can get easily scratched or just get dirty, so it's not a problem when you cover it. Of course, this digital piano also has 3 pedals as usual, and they work great. They're made of metal, of course. The piano also has a back panel, which doesn't go up very high, but at least it's a place where your feet can't go too far. It was very easy to assemble, and the wood was not cheap. This was like real wood. Nothing is falling apart, as you can see. Now the top seal for the wood is absolutely gorgeous. Just the texture of the wood looks so realistic and just so classy and blends in so well with the golden logo. Now going over here, this can actually come down. It has these really nice high quality stands, and if you just put them down, this can go flat, so you can package this or put it wherever you need. This piano is known to be the next level, and that obviously means if you're like a good pianist, if you're a professional, then this is obviously a good investment, because it will make you better at piano than some other digital pianos that you might have seen. Now, if you don't see yourself as an incredible pianist, which you don't have to be to get a piano like this, you can get a piano for slightly cheaper, which I actually made a video on that, a review. Now that piano is not as classy, of course, for the price, but it does do its job of letting you know your piano skill. Now let's talk about the sound portion of this video, which you all probably want to see. Here we have the power button right here, and you need to hold it a bit for it to turn on. Just a basic power button, nothing extra. You've probably seen on other different pianos, there's just a million other buttons, but all you have here is the master volume, the metronome, and the metronome power button. Very simple, very classy, without any excess stuff. Now if you take a look here, this gray little panel almost looks like a speaker, but it's like a sparkly little back panel. I'm not sure if it really is a speaker, but it sure does look like it. Now what's the difference of this piano versus that $400 piano? This is a real hammer action piano, so that means there's actual weights on the other side of the keys. And now you probably know keyboards to have a spring under the keys, and you just press them down and it almost feels like just plastic bending under the key. But here, there's actually a weight on the other side, and it literally feels like there's hammers on the other side of the keys. And that's because there are. But then how is this piano electric? Well, there's actually sensors. And that's why this piano is so expensive, because it is a classic style piano with hammer action, but it is also a digital piano that is electric. Now, if you don't know, on a classic wooden piano that is not electric, here's how it works. On the other side of the keys, there's hammers, and those hammers drop and hit strings that are of different lengths or of different thicknesses to produce sound. There are different types of pianos, such as vertical pianos, where the strings go up, and horizontal pianos, or something like that, like royals, where the strings lay horizontally and are of different lengths. This piano is similar because it does have those hammers on the other side, but it hits sensors, and it lets you adjust the volume. So if I hit it really hard, that will be louder than if I hit it soft, which you can't do on some keyboards or other digital pianos. Now the keys feel very soft and very nice to play, just very satisfying. You can almost do it like this and you can just feel all that weight. You can place your whole arm, and all the hammers on the other side can actually support the weight of your arms. Now if you turn the piano off, then we have a nice surprise, which your parents will probably notice if you're playing with headphones. It is a very satisfying sound of you throwing chocolate bars at a window underwater. Not everybody might like this drum sound, but for me it is very satisfying. Now let's look at the sound. Sound seems very on tune. There's no keys that are out of tune. Let's talk about this master volume. This is just a very high quality feeling knob which you can turn, and there's a mute, and it just adjusts the volume. Of course the max is very loud, but if you're in a stage or something like that, then you probably want to turn it to the max. Now let's talk about the metronome. If you turn this on, it automatically starts. And where this tempo knob is, you can adjust the beats per minute. So if it's at 30, it is very slow, every 5 seconds or so. And 100 beats per minute is about right there, right above 90. And the max looks like that. Now let's talk about the 3 pedals on the bottom. If you know how pedals work, then you can skip this part, but if you don't, I'll explain it for you. This pedal is the sustain pedal. When you press it down and press a key, you don't need to hold the key. The sustain goes on. Whereas if I let go of the sustain pedal, as soon as I let go of the key, the sound disappears. Now I'm not quite sure about the meaning of the other 2 pedals, such as the ones on the left. Now I do know the middle one works like this. Right now I'm not holding down the middle pedal, but if I press on a key, step on the pedal, now I can let go and the sound will continue. Now I don't know the meaning of the very left piano, but if you know, let me know in the comments and I'll pin the comment, maybe. Now if you want to know the sound of the piano, here's how it sounds. What did you expect? Now jokes aside, this piano actually sounds very professional and everything sounds in tune. There's no delay of when I press a key. The sound is very immediate, and I have noticed some delay on other cheaper pianos. Now I'm sure I said everything, but if there's something you want to know, write it down in the comments and I'll 100% reply to it and maybe even film a part 2. Overall, I think this is a very nice investment. It's very nice for the price. Now, this is the moment some of you have been waiting for. This is also Elegy for the Arctic by Ludovico Einaudi. now it's time to walk away because all pianists go somewhere when they finish their piece.